to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today I will be doing a little project of candle wax melts. I've been making them probably about a week or so. I've been getting into it. I have the tendency to pick a project, stay strong with it for about a month, but then after that I completely drop the project and move on to something else. But this time I would like to stay with making candles. Well, I've made these before, and then I've made candles, as you can see. I have to cut off the wick still, so that's why they're still here. And then I ordered these little plastic containers to put the wax in on Amazon. They're $22 for 100 of them. Super good price. Then this is the kind of wax I use. I bought this from Amazon too. It's 10 pounds because I was going to Hobby Lobby and spending, was it $13 on these 2-pound bags? It's expensive if you keep buying them. So I decided to go with the 10-pound bag. It comes with the wax, comes with the candle wicks, and these metal things to center up the wicks when you're pouring the wax. It was $30. It was not too bad. And then I ended up buying well, you can buy the liquid stuff, or you can buy like the little square color squares technically. Sorry about that. And then I bought the red violet. I have blue, black is pretty cool. I have green, white, I haven't used the white yet, the yellow, super pretty color, and then I have the red. So hopefully I'm going to be making a little bit of all the colors. And then these are my scents over here. I can't pronounce that, so I'm not going to try and make a fool of myself. There's this one. Then I have the Midnight Orchid, Hot Fudge, Brownie, Vanilla Shortbread, Freesia, I think that's how you say it, Blueberry Pie, Pumpkin Ginger Streusel, and Lily of the Valley. I picked the fall scents right now since everybody was wanting to buy some fall scents. Once I get my labeler in, I will be making my own labels. I plan on, I'm planning to just calling Loris candles. Well, I'm going to have to change it a little since they're wax melts, but I would like to put like a little funny quote too, to give it a little something to stand out. And then this is what I use to take the temp of my wax once I'm melting it. I usually try to get it between 130 to 160 of the temp. So all I do is like put it on there and check the temp. And it's 166, so I'm gonna have to well, I'm making the wax right now while I'm videoing. So this is a wax. Oh, it's not melted yet. There's some pieces to I cannot shut it off until all the wax is melted completely. Let me turn you guys over just a hair. I don't want you guys to see the mess. So all I do is stir it until I make sure all the wax is melted. And say if I see like a little piece of wax that's still not melted yet, I keep stirring it until it's completely. So let's take the temp one more time to see what it is. It's at 165. So it needs a I gotta pull it off of there and move it to the side. My little mitt. And then while I'm doing that, here's my wax melt. I will pick a color. I think, do you guys want to do yellow? What color do you guys want to use? White, red. Ooh, we'll do black so I can show you guys how the black looks. It looks amazing. So I just go in here break off a piece, like the little squares. For this, I think I'm gonna do maybe half of the little square. And then I'm gonna mix it. Oh, I think I got some on my face. Okay, cleaned off my spoon, so that's how I know it is hot. So first we're gonna do, which one should we do first? We'll do the Midnight Orchid. We'll do a couple drops of that. Can I ever get this thing to come out? I like mine to be a little strong, so I put a little extra in. Then I close my scent, grab it, and stir it in. Ooh, that smells super good. That's my first time making this one, so actually smells really good. Okay, I leave it there for a little bit to make sure it cools down just a little bit before I put it into the little containers. I think it was last week when I was doing them. I didn't wait enough for it to cool down, and you can tell like it didn't really hold that good. But like these over, or like this one, look, I did this one good. When I squeeze it, doesn't do nothing. But like this one, it broke, and even the front, you can tell that it's like. Let me take it out so I can show you guys. It's broken into pieces. So that one was not a good batch. So I learned from my mistake. So now I know, let it cool down just a little bit more before putting them into the plastic containers. And to like know which scents they are, since I haven't got my labeler yet, I used to use like Post-it cards. Well, this is what I use for my nursing class. But I'm gonna use like one of these and just stick it onto the top and pile them on from there, so I know what scents they are. Since I'm thinking about doing a little bit of each one, so that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different scents. So I'll probably make about 50 of them right now, maybe a little bit more. It just depends. Another how I tell it's cooling down a lot is like on the edges now, it starts getting darker. And once it gets darker, is I know that it's cooling down a little. And like my you can tell that it's getting a little dark right there around the edges, so I know it's cooling down. Let's take its temp again. It is at 149. So technically it has to be about 130. So we're gonna let it cool down a little bit more. And then let me just spread these out and take them apart. I haven't got my little desk and all that fixed. It's in our garage right now. Our garage is a mess. We've been trying to clean it out completely and moving stuff from inside to get rid of it or throw it away or something. Or just like store it, so the garage is a little messy. Can't even get these off. But I filled this thing up completely to the top with the wax. This wax right here. It's just like they're just like little chips. It's all natural soy wax, so I really recommend that one. Because I ended up getting, before, they were like the little, what do you call those? like the little wax beads. They didn't work that well compared to this. The little chips, the soy wax. It works a lot better. And the temp for the other ones has to be about 180 or so, a little bit more higher melting point. I just prefer the soy wax a lot better. So this is that one. That's the one I just made. So I kicked that to the side to make sure I don't get it mixed up. So that's that one. And then I use black. I haven't made black in any of the wax melts yet. I've made them in the... Have I made it? I've made them... I think I made them in the candle one time. But, oh, I just got rid of them. I was going to show you. Well, I have these two. Or make like the little circle ones, depending on the... Oh, this is the red violet I was telling you about. Either you can make it into this color, that light, kind of like light purple, or you can make it into this darker purple. As you can tell, they're totally different, but it's the exact same. So with that other one, I barely put any of the wax coloring squares. In this one, I put more, and then I can make it into that, or I can make it into this color. Pretty crazy, ain't it? Yeah. So technically with that red, what's it called, red violet, you can make different shades. And just like the green, honestly, I've made 2 different colors too. I made this color, and I made the darker green. So just depending on how much coloring squares you put in is a color that comes out. So let me check the temp on this again. Still 148. So I don't know if this thing is any good or not, but has to be. No, I think it's at 148. Keeps going up and down, up and down. So let's try. Hopefully I don't mess it up again. So let's try to pour it. I have to get my little mitt. It does get a little hot. You guys ready? Turn it over just a hair. I'm gonna move you guys to this side. Let me move some stuff out the way before I pour it. Sorry for the mess again. Let me see. Can I get my tripod to stand up? Okay. So I just grab my mitt, grab it, and just pour it. I like to pour it to the top too. So, because all you do is really pop them out, like the same ones you buy from the store. It's just, I make these personally. Try to stay almost like the ones you buy from the store. Okay, so I finished the wax. So I put it back on my little stove thing, and then I fill it up again. So right now, this is what it looks like, and once they dry, you'll see the difference. So I'm gonna make some more wax. So all I technically do is fill up my little container and pour it in there. I didn't want to get a bigger melting pot because I don't make that much wax at one time, and I think it would take a long time for it just to melt. So personally, I got the small one, just so it wouldn't take as long as the bigger ones, just to make it, or just to let it melt. So I just fill up my little melting pot all the way to the top, and it made 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. So with that being said, I know that once I fill it up all the way to the top, I made 5. So technically with these, I'm going to do about 40 of them, I think, just for today. And then hopefully once I get my labeler, I can make my labels and get them out the door. My little chihuahua's just sitting on the floor, messing around. I do usually listen to music, I just didn't want to do it today. Just wanted to talk to you guys. But I filled it up to the top. Let me show you guys. See, I filled it up to the top. And I usually do that because I don't really like having to, like last time when I made them, when I did it, I didn't have enough wax to fill one up. So I had to melt some more. While I melted to the next one, it would dry, and when I poured the rest, it wouldn't look good. So hopefully this time, I don't know what that is. Ooh, it's not that hot. Put it on my finger. I just want my wax to smoke, or my wax melts to smell good. I want them to stand out. I want people to buy them, not just be like, oh, she has them every once in a while if I can't rent to the store. So I'm thinking about starting maybe a website after I get a little bit better, even though I think I'm getting pretty good making them. I made 16 last week. I sold them all. Not too bad. So, besides, no, I don't have the coronavirus, just one of the little seeds went down the wrong pipe. What is that? Oh, I'll tell you guys. I've been thinking about getting this tattooed onto me. Just haven't really decided where, and just haven't put too much. Well, I want to get it because I have this one on my arm. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a wing, and it says, "Never drive faster than your angels can fly." I got that when I turned 18. And then I have another one on my shoulder. I got that when I was 19. So I only have 2 tattoos. So I was thinking about getting this tattooed. I really love it. So I'm still debating on it because my mom's like, no more tattoos. She doesn't like them. And then, with the nursing field and all that, you can't really have tattoos showing because during like clinicals, I have to wear like a long sleeve shirt just to cover it. So it has to be somewhere that's not too visible that I have to cover it up. So hopefully from there, I'm still debating. Oh, and then, I think that's all for this one. I just wanted to really show you guys how to make them. Super easy. You just need soy wax or whatever wax you want to use. But I personally prefer the soy wax. I do not like the wax beads. Just don't like them. I feel like the melting point for them is a lot. And then pouring them in the little plastic little plastic containers, I think it would take a long time for them to even cool down and then pour them in there. But besides that, I personally recommend this. If you're wanting to do it, go ahead. It's a fun project. Later on, maybe once I experiment a little bit more, I would like to add like different, like say if I make lavender scent ones, I would like to put a little bit of lavender, or if I might make just lilies, I would like to put like little pieces of lily on the tops to make it show a little bit more. But besides that, I think that's all you guys really need to know on how to make candles. Oh, for candles, it's a little bit harder. What you have to do, I personally get I get my hot glue gun and put like a little dab on the bottom of this little wax. I get them pre-waxed too, so all I do is grab it, put the hot glue, a little dab of hot glue, grab I usually grab like little scissors and to push it down to make sure it holds. Or what you can do is they came with these where you just grab it, take it out, put it at the bottom. They're double-sided sticky, so you just put it down here right at the center. You undo it and you stick it to the bottom of the candle. It usually works like that, but I personally have not used these. I'm kind of a little skeptical on them, so I use the hot glue to make a little dot, stick them on there, make sure I hold it down, push it down to make sure they don't come off. So technically I can hold it, doesn't do nothing. That's why I go with the hot glue. And then to center the candles, you can either use these, but these are super expensive. I do not, well, you can order them, but I personally do not think these are worth the money. What I did, I went the cheaper route, but honestly, best way ever. I got these little sticks. I got them at the dollar store, and I poke holes right in the center of them. And all I do is when I get my candle, when I'm ready to center it, before I pour the wax in, all I do is put it right in the center. Make sure I pull the wick all the way up. Put this other one down there. I don't know what happened. I just put it down there like that, and it holds the wick right in the center. Personally, recommend this if you're wanting to make candles. I just think these metal things are overpriced, honestly. When you can buy those, well, you can buy the thicker ones too to help them stay more in the center. But I personally really like the sticks. Mine are always centered, no problem with that, or no problem with those. And then you're gonna have to buy. I have not personally used the liquid ones. I personally use those the color squares. I got them from Hobby Lobby. I got most of my stuff from Hobby Lobby, except this time where I bought. They don't sell these at Hobby Lobby, so I bought them from Amazon for $22. Don't forget. And then I bought the soy wax on Amazon too. I bought the 10-pound one. It was $30, but it came with the 10 pounds, and it came with 200 pre-waxed 6 inches. And then it came with these, the one I was telling you that you stick at the bottom of the wick, and it came with another 2 of these. I have not used these. Like I said, I stick with the sticks. Personally, I just get my drill, get a drill bit, make a hole in the center, and use it like that. Personally, I think that's a lot better. And then once you let it cool down for about 3-4 minutes on the side, make sure there's no heat or nothing on it. Then I put the wax or the square colors. Make sure it's mixed all the way to make sure there's no little coloring pieces or chunks or anything in there. And then I pour some of the scent in there. But the scent, I usually put more than supposed to, because I want mine to smell good no matter what. And I want to be able to, like, smell it for a while, not just like the ones you buy from the store. They smell for about 45 minutes or so to an hour, and then the next day, say when you want to turn it on again, there's no scent. Or there probably isn't, you just can't smell it. Not for sure. I personally like mine to smell good. So that's another thing. And after that, you just put them in the little squares. And then from there, you just let them cool down and turn into these little guys right here. And just, once they're done, you just pop, you open them. I like the same ones you buy from the store. You just pull the sides a little, you pull the front a little, and the whole thing should just pop out. And once it pops out, you break off a little square, put in your little wax warmer, and go from there. Well, that's all for today, guys. I will be uploading another video probably. I think I might do another one Friday, but not for sure. But definitely next week, I'll probably try to do another video Mondays and Wednesdays, because I have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and during the day it's a little busy on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are my days off. And then weekends I'm kind of busy a lot. But from that, I think that's all. It's showing you guys how to make candle wax cubes, squares, whatever you want to call them. I've heard so many different names for them. But besides that, I think that's all I need to show you guys how to make them. It's really simple. Just go out and buy what you need, and then go from there. I think that's all. Well, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Please tell your friends or family members. That is all. Peace.